Kamikaze pilots stand as one of the most haunting and fascinating symbols of World War II, representing a strategy born from desperation and a culture steeped in honor and sacrifice. These young men undertook missions that guaranteed their deaths, deliberately crashing their planes into enemy ships to deliver maximum destruction. It was a tactic designed not just to damage Allied fleets, but also to instill terror, leaving a psychological impact that resonated far beyond the battlefield. Behind the devastating headlines lay stories of extraordinary resolve and devastating personal cost. Stories that continue to provoke reflection on the limits of duty, sacrifice, and humanity. In 1944, as Japan's fortunes in the war waned, the kamikaze strategy emerged as a grim but calculated response to overwhelming Allied strength. Facing dire shortages of resources and personnel, the Japanese military turned to suicide missions to level the playing field. Selection for these missions was grueling. Pilots were chosen for their skill, discipline, and unwavering loyalty. Their training focused not only on technical proficiency, but also on cultivating a deep sense of purpose and duty, preparing them for their ultimate sacrifice. In Japanese culture, these men were revered as national heroes, embodying the spirit of Bushido, selflessness and honor in the face of insurmountable odds. Their missions became a potent symbol of resistance, transforming acts of destruction into displays of valor that inspired national pride, even as Japan edged closer to defeat. Yet not all kamikaze pilots completed their fateful missions, and for those who returned, the aftermath was often harrowing. Pilots who failed to reach their targets faced a complex mix of reactions, ranging from compassion to scorn. Mechanical failures, adverse weather, and enemy fire sometimes forced them to abort, but societal expectations left little room for understanding. While some returning pilots were met with leniency due to unavoidable circumstances, others bore the stigma of perceived failure, grappling with shame and alienation. The immense psychological toll on these men was profound, illustrating the impossible pressures placed on individuals tasked with embodying both military necessity and cultural ideals. As Japan's war effort faltered, kamikaze pilots were increasingly seen as vital resources in a losing battle. With dwindling manpower and supplies, the Japanese military faced the grim calculus of sacrificing skilled aviators to inflict critical damage on the enemy. The decision to prioritize these missions underscored the desperation of the moment, as the glorification of sacrifice became intertwined with the harsh realities of war. For the pilots themselves, returning alive from a kamikaze mission often felt worse than death, as societal reverence for their cause left little room for survival without success. This tragic interplay of honor, duty, and despair underscores the devastating personal stakes of war, where survival could be seen as a burden rather than a blessing. Reflecting on the legacy of the kamikaze strategy offers a sobering lens through which to view the human cost of conflict. It was a tactic that epitomized Japan's desperation, yet it also revealed the strength and sacrifice of individuals caught in an unwinnable struggle. These stories challenge us to look beyond the headlines and numbers to understand the profound human experiences at the heart of war. They remind us of the complexity of honor and duty, and of the tragic consequences when they are pushed to their extremes. If this exploration of history resonated with you, consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. Together we can continue to shed light on the stories that define our past and deepen our understanding of the human condition. Reflecting on the legacy of the kamikaze strategy offers a sobering lens through which to view the human cost of conflict. It was a tactic that epitomized Japan's desperation, yet it also revealed the strength and sacrifice of individuals caught in an unwinnable struggle. These stories challenge us to look beyond the headlines and numbers to understand the profound human experiences at the heart of war. They remind us of the complexity of honor and duty, and of the tragic consequences when they are pushed to their extremes. If this exploration resonated with you, let us know in the comments. What aspect of the Kamikaze pilot's story surprised or moved you the most? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into history's most fascinating and complex moments. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode, and share this video with someone who loves uncovering the human stories behind the past. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next chapter of history.